for Raphinha. Arsenal contacted Leeds earlier to indicate intention to make a bid and has now landed 4 well short of Leeds' valuation, expected to be rejected out of hand. Interesting stuff. Interesting. I'm surprised. I know if you go back to yesterday, I made a video. I've been a little bit pessimistic about the interest. Now, the interest has been followed by a bid, which is fantastic. Like I said, I reached Raphinha. I think it will be a fantastic addition to our team. I think it will be a fantastic competition to Saka. I even think he should start ahead of Saka. No shade on Saka. Saka is a fantastic young lad. He has done very well. He has won the. Hi guys, welcome Soccer Highway 304. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn the notification bell. It's very important. If you're new to this channel, make sure you stick a like to the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and turn the notification bell. So when I release these videos, you are noted and you can watch and enjoy them for your few pleasures. So today we're going to discussing the latest links. And they've been updated on Raphinha and Gabriel Jesus. So let's start with Raphinha. So earlier, I think a few hours ago, there was an update by David Ornstein, the tier 1 journalist that works for the Athletic. Let me read the tweet. Arsenal have this evening submitted a formal offer to Leeds for Raphinha. Arsenal contacted Leeds earlier to indicate intention to make a bid and has now landed 4 well short of Leeds' valuation, expected to be rejected out of hand. Interesting stuff. Interesting. I'm surprised. I know if you go back to yesterday, I made a video. I've been a little bit pessimistic about the interest. Now, the interest has been followed by a bid, which is fantastic. Like I said, I reached Raphinha. I think it will be a fantastic addition to our team. I think it will be a fantastic competition to Saka. I even think he should start ahead of Saka. No shade on Saka. Saka is a fantastic young lad. He has done very well. He has won the Arsenal Player of the Year. Fantastic player, right? But Raphinha comes with experience, with directness. Raphinha provides more goal threat. Saka will get to that level. And so Raphinha is older, so it comes with better experience. He's Brazilian. I'm not saying Saka is not fantastic. Saka is good, but he needs competition, and we need to. There were some games last season, right, that Saka seemed very tired. So we need someone to deputize for Saka. Pepe has come off and on, but he has not been the adequate replacement or deputy for Saka. So we need to bring in quality. If our ambition is to get to the top and compete with the likes of Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea that seem to be struggling, this is time for us to strike while it's hot. Let's stay on the topic of Raphinha. Yes, these bids seem very interesting. According to David, it says it's well short of valuation. Do you expect Arsenal to go and give them what they want? No, it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. Arsenal is going to go in, test the waters, and see how Leeds react. Then they'll test the waters again. Then they can find they can negotiate and find a middle ground. I do not subscribe to the bullshit or so a lot of people on the internet or Twitter or YouTube or fan camps saying some bullshit like Arsenal penny pinch. No, you do not just go and give the club what they want. I'm tired of hearing people saying just give them what they want or give them what they want. Nobody does that. Even in your personal life, you don't. Okay, let's make it elementary, right? At your job, do your employers give you what you want, or you negotiate what you want, what you deserve? That's like you do not get. Nobody gives you what you want. You get what you negotiate. Even let's take it back a little bit. Ben White last season, same thing. We negotiated with Leeds. They wanted a certain amount of money. We said we can't afford that. You test it, you bid, you test it, you negotiate, and you get it. Eventually, you arrive at an amicable price, which is fantastic. Now, sometimes some clause will not budge. Let's look at Atletico two seasons ago, right? We tried to get Partey and negotiate a release clause. That's different. Negotiating a release clause doesn't work all the time. Yes, Fabio Vieira, we had to negotiate a release clause. Fortunately for us, Porto were willing to negotiate a release clause, but Atletico 2 years ago, 3 years ago, were not willing to negotiate a release clause. So those things are different. But when there is no release clause to the player, both clubs have to negotiate. So I understand some of you might get hysterical or agitated about Arsenal penny pinching. That is not the right way to look at it. The right way to look at it is Arsenal affirm up their interest with a bid, and let's see how it goes. We might get him and we're not getting him. I want you guys to temper your expectations. Like I said, I want him to come to Arsenal. I rate him very much. He will be a fantastic addition to our squad and what we are building. I see how enjoyable will it be when Raphinha is coming off, Saka comes on, or when Saka starts, Raphinha comes on. That'll be fantastic. That was game changing. That shows the progressiveness and ambition most Arsenal fans want, right? So I'm welcoming it, but I'm going to temper my expectations. Let's not forget, Chelsea are interested, Spurs are interested, so it's going to be some sort of bidding battle and war between us. Let's not forget, we don't have Champions League, right? And his first choice is Barca, but Barca have broke. They can't pump up the money. So we are trying to take advantage of that. But at the same time, we need to temper our expectations. Like I said, Arsenal are in for him. It shows that Arsenal want to get him. But like I said, take out that mantra of paying them what they want. It doesn't work in real life. Let's be reasonable. Let's be sensible. Let's be objective. Arsenal are trying to negotiate the best deal, and hopefully we can get it over the line. I know it's still early. It might take time. It might drag, might be protracted. Let's see how it unfold. Hopefully, I'm hoping Arsenal can get it. What do you guys think? Leave in the comment section. Do you think Arsenal are penny pinching, or do you think Arsenal are doing the right thing by trying to negotiate the price and get a favorable price? Leave in the comment section. So let's go to the next one. Gabriel Jesus. This has been a bit protracted too since the season ended. I was thinking by now we should have wrapped up Gabriel Jesus. For some reasons, it keeps on dragging. We're hearing that it is getting near to completion every day. It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. You're hearing the same story. It's getting near to completion, but nothing is getting completed. But there's an update from Fabrizio. We know Fabrizio gets some exclusives from his agent. I think Fabrizio has a relationship with his agent. I'm thinking he has gotten a bit of news from his agent. So let's read this tweet that was put out by Fabrizio. Gabriel Jesus deal update. Arsenal are working on it. Negotiations are very advanced. Arsenal will now need to be fast on final. Key details involving player stroke agents to get the deal done and avoid twists. Interesting. Let me read the most interesting part of this tweet, right? And listen, and I want you to use your soccer experience and to translate what the key words in this part of this sentence, right? Arsenal will now need to be fast on final. Key details involving player stroke agents to get the deal done and avoid twist. This is very interesting. It shows that on the side of negotiating with Man City, I think we've gotten a breakthrough. Now is regarding the agent stroke player. Now, if we are going to go by the news we heard a few weeks ago from David, from Fabrizio, from Gary, some of the top tier journalists, personal terms has been agreed. If on this tweet is saying Arsenal will now need to be fast and the key details involving player stroke agent, it shows that the agents are the ones stalling this deal to get to completion. It just shows the agents are the ones stalling on this deal for it to be completed. The agents are trying to get as much as possible. So I'm not going to accuse Arsenal of penny pinching with agents. Let's not forget, we just signed Fabio Vieira. And for the first time in a long time, Arsenal actually worked with George Mendes. Remember, Arsene Wenger did not like to always work with certain agents. George Mendes is one of those agents he didn't want to work with. Now, Arsenal are trying to be more forthcoming, and they are working with agents and intermediaries now. Now, let's not forget, it was George Mendes that helped to negotiate a release clause on Fabio Vieira's deal, meaning Arsenal are willing to pay part of a bit of cash, which is fantastic. So you need to adjust to the world. I understand you want to be shrewd with your money sometimes, but you need to adjust to what's going on. If you're in Rome, you have to act like the Romans. All your, how will I call it? What's the right word I should use? All your value sometimes has to be bent. You have to bend your value sometimes to get what you need sometimes. So I understand agents need to get their own share. It is normal. Come on. They need to get their own share too, because these kind of deals come once in a while. So they need to get, but they can't afford to be too greedy. Like, I'm not saying, you can't convince me Arsenal are not trying to pay the agents what they deserve, but you cannot pay the agents what they want, because if you want to pay them what they want, they'll ask for astronomical agent fees, and nobody should pay astronomical agent fees. No, Arsenal can pay that. I love Gabriel Jesus. I want him to sign for Arsenal. I think he will do bits at Arsenal, but at the same time, these agents need to know their place. Don't get too greedy. Like, I'm looking at the tweet. It shows that Arsenal and Man City, I think they've agreed a fee. Is the agent that is holding up this deal. So Arsenal fans need to be more educated and know how to react to certain news and understand that sometimes Edu, Arteta, and the Cronkies are doing their best. Sometimes these deals might not come up, not because they didn't do their best, because some players are what I mean by players, some agents or sometimes the selling club can be very difficult to deal with. Like in this text, all I can translate from this text shows that the agents are the one holding up this deal. Hopefully, it can resolve it in the next few days or next few hours, because let's not forget, Spurs, Chelsea, and PSG are interested. And let's not forget today, I think a few hours ago, Lukaku finally has confirmed he'll be going on loan to Inter Milan. So Chelsea will need a striker. So Arsenal needs to find a way to resolve it or move to the next target. Preferably, I'd love Arsenal to resolve it and get the acquisition of Gabriel Jesus. But at the same time, the agent cannot be extorting us. They can't be extorting us. What do you guys think about this deal? Leave in the comment section. Like I said, do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stop that.